All right, hey y'all, how's it going? So today is going to be more of a serious video, maybe a little bit shorter or around the same time as the other videos. I just know that it is going to be a way more serious video than my others. I know a lot of y'all are probably wondering why I haven't been uploading in a while, and the reason being is because I have decided to go to the Army. Okay, and so when I made that decision, I made it because, well, I made it about 3 weeks ago, but it's something I've thought about over time. And in my household, the way it works is you either go to college or to the Army. And, you know, I've always really wanted to go to the Army. I was just staying here so I could train for karate because I wanted to go and train for the Olympics and do karate at 2020 Japan Olympics. But I've decided to change my mind because a lot of people don't think that this is true, but a lot of people think, I think that college is not for everybody. Okay, it may not be for everybody, or it may not be for everybody right after they graduate after high school. And so for me, college is not for me right after I graduate after high school. It's just not something I desired to do. And so I decided to go to the military, you know, get some training and, you know, learn something other than just sitting in a classroom all day redoing stuff that I learned in high school, you know, if you know what I mean. But so yeah, I decided to go to the Army. I've been getting ready for this, or I've been preparing for this for the past 3 weeks. So for the past 3 weeks, I've been in and out of my recruiting station, getting all my documents and stuff filled out. And so I finally picked my job and stuff, and I'm going to be headed there because today is the August the 24th. And so sometime around Tuesday and Wednesday is when I go back to the MEP station and I, you know, go talk to the Army liaison, and then I pick my job, and then I swear in that same day. This week what I did, because today's Friday, so this week, Wednesday and Thursday, I went in there to get my physical, which was it was a lot. You know, waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning and then staying there till 3, it was really a lot. But a lot of people, they just walked in for their physical and they were good. But for me, I actually had to prepare for it, you know, even though I am a karate athlete and my tone, the way my body is built, I am built to weigh a lot. And so for the Army, because I'm 5'5" and I'm a female, I have the max that I can weigh is 154. So for the past 3 weeks, I've been trying to, you know, lose weight and get my weight down so that I can pass my physical, which I did. So that is a blessing from God above. And so, you know, I passed my physical, and a lot of people are saying, you know, Kaylin, I feel like a lot of people are kind of boosting me up, because at first I was really unsure about it. Because when I first went into the recruiting office, I was only going in there because I heard that they had a world athletes program and that I could probably compete in karate for the Olympics through the Army. And that's what I originally went in there, but I have some pretty good recruiters. And when I went out of there, I sat for about a day or two and I thought about it, and I was like, this is something I actually want to do. Like, going to the Olympics or not, the Army is something I want to do. And just, you know, being able to make that decision, you know, for me, that's the first big decision, you know, just turning 18 in November. That's the first big decision I've ever made for my life, for me. And so I think that's pretty cool. You know, I still love karate, and, you know, if world-class athletes happens in the Army, then that's great. But if it doesn't, I'm still not going to beat myself up, because, you know, even when I do get out of the Army, I'm going to go back to training for karate and eventually, hopefully, end up competing for Pan Am. So that's my goal. So today I just chose my MOS and I just found out my ship off date and everything. And so, oh my God, sorry guys. Okay, so I chose my MOS, which what I chose was horizontal construction engineer. I chose that one because I do think it'll help me in the long run, because for a career, I eventually want to own my own farm, poultry farm, dairy farm. And so I'm going to have to know how to use constructional vehicles in the long run. So I think me getting the training through the Army for free is going to really help me in the long run when I start my own poultry dairy farm. So I think that's great. I will be at basic training for 11 weeks because I'm leaving October 7th and I ship off on the 8th. And so all those times during those 3 months is going to be holidays. So usually basic training for the Army is 10 weeks, but for me it's going to be 11 weeks because they're going to take off times for holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's. And so after basic, I head to my advanced individual training, which is 8 weeks. And both of my advanced individual training and my basic training, I'm going to be at Fort Leonard, Missouri, which I'm not upset about it. You know, I really wanted to stay in the South because, you know, this is my homeland. You know, I'm pure Texan, right? And so I wanted to stay in the South, so that's not too far from home. You know, Texas, Missouri, it's in Central America. And so that's not too bad, but I'm kind of excited to see and explore. I think this is something, when I picked out my MOS today and I was talking with my recruiter and she told me my ship off date, it was really a big slap in the face because, as some of you already know, I am fixing to graduate from my black belt test, okay? It's a 2-year process. So I graduated last year and I got my Oreo belt, which is the black belt with the white stripe. And then I graduate again this year to get my full black belt with the red stripe on it and my name in kanji. And so I graduate October 6th, and I was pushing off my ship off date, or trying to find a job that would work with my ship off date so that I could leave right after my black belt graduation. And they did approve it, but I didn't expect to leave the day after my black belt graduation. So it's gonna be an emotional ride for me, October 6th. I don't even cry, but I just might cry because October 6th, I'm gonna be getting my black belt. You know, that's a big moment. I'm going to be, you know, celebrating that with my family, but I'm also celebrating fixing to leave the day after, you know? And so that's going to be a very big emotional ride. I can make another video to tell y'all about some of my diet that I had to do to lose weight, because I did drop pounds because I was at 174 and I had to be at 154. I only got to 156. But when they took my measurements, which I was still over my measurements, they put my measurements and my weight together and I passed my BMI. I was 2% under. So, yeah, if y'all want me to, I did drop 174, 156. I dropped 17 pounds. Yeah, 17 pounds, sorry. It's been a while since I've been in high school. But I dropped 17 pounds in 3 weeks. So if y'all do want to know what workouts I did, my diet for that, I will make another video for this. I'll make as many videos as I can before I head off to basic. But once I head off to basic, I'm going to be gone for 11 weeks. And then when I get to AIT, as soon as I can, I'll try to start making videos again. So, I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. I feel like a lot of people keep boosting me up, because if you know me, and most people that do know me, and every time I tell them, you know, I'm gonna go into the Army. They're like, oh, your drill sergeants are gonna love you. And I'm just like, guys, shucks, stop it. And so, you know, anytime somebody tells me, they're like, oh, your drill sergeants are gonna love you, Kayla. I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna get smoked a lot because, for one, everybody that knows me knows I smile a lot. And so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna be smiling. My drill sergeant's gonna be like, what are you smiling for, Williams? I'm like, just because I'm glad to be alive, drill sergeant. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get smoked for smiling. Because I'm gonna be in basic during my birthday. I'm gonna get smoked because it's my birthday. And I'm like, oh, it's your birthday, huh, Williams? Well, you can drop down and give me push-ups for every year that you've been born. And I'm just like, okay, drill sergeant, okay. And then and the fact, like at my recruiting station, they all call me Karate Kid because I do karate. And so when you do karate, or I don't know how it works with any other sports, I just know that if you are a black belt in karate, your drill sergeants are going to find out. And I just know, I already know I'm going to get smoked because of it. I know they're going to be like, oh, so you think you're tough because you know karate? I'm like, no, I don't think I'm that tough, but I think I'm kind of good. And so I'm just, I'm pretty ready. I'm gonna miss my sweet tea, you know, I'm not gonna be able to have sweet tea for almost half a year. I'm gonna miss steak. I'm gonna miss Texas Roadhouse rolls. I'm definitely gonna miss my family, but I'm really ready to embark on this new journey of my life. You know, I prayed about it, and ever since church camp in July, I've been trying to surrender my life to God. And so I prayed about it, and I've been asking God, you know, where you go, I'll go, and I will follow you. And so I've prayed about it, and I've been asking him, you know, what should I do? And he's been leading me this whole way. And so I'm ready to see where else he's going to lead me. As far as I know for right now, I only have a 4-year contract into the Army, but you know, if the Lord leads me to keep going, then I'll keep going. So that is that. I will see y'all in my next video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. I know this is not, you know, my fun week challenge videos, but you know, I gotta keep it real with y'all. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.